Hi, good evening, guys. Give me one moment. I'm just posting the link and then should be ready. All right, I have shared the link. I need to share the screen and then we should be good. Let me set up the chat. Hi, Mitchell. Hi, Vasudha. Hi, Vivek. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, like Wednesday is not a day which I prefer. I always have a bad experience on Wednesdays. Plus, I was not sure what needs to be done on Tesla because the option interest and the levels were not coming out clearly. So it's better to wait. Hi, Mihir. I'm feeling much better. Hi, Venkat. Yep. Hi, Jivesh. Hi, Gaurav. Hi, Deepak. Hi, Shri. Hi, Shriji. Hi, DP. Hi, Mr. Swag Yanada. I'm all right. I'm good. So we are finally moving towards some reasonable positive side in the last few days. And there were some like dramatic drop with Apple news, and once that was done, market has not looked back. So we are now at a very interesting point. All the tech stocks, as expected, are showing some strength. And once we breached that 34 EMA, we have not looked back. Today we'll evaluate where we are heading. And one of my favorite stocks, BA, has rallied a lot as expected. And again, if you remember, I've been telling this since 137, 138 level that BA is setting up for a massive move. And now it's almost $20 up. So we'll see where we can head. I'm still positive. I still feel the 4009 target which we had, we should touch that. But we'll evaluate it slowly and steadily. Hi, Jolie. Hi, Gurpreet. Hi, Gajendra. Hi, Kay. We still have 5 minutes to start. So if you have any questions, I can address because I will start at 10:15. That's the time I committed. I can answer that. Otherwise, I can go and run the scanners, see if we have anything specifically, or let's look at the levels from last time. Because I did not did the analysis today, but once we crossed 3892, we have not looked back, and we are moving towards 4009. Apple, once it crossed 148, this was something which didn't work out. So it has moved. AMD worked perfectly to the point. 89 target done. Amazon 122 done. BA almost 160 today. Baba did 107 today. CRM above 180 now. Crowd 186. DDOG 101 now. ITC 90 done. Roadblocks struggling around this area. Facebook 176, 177 done. MDB 300 done. Microsoft above this worked. Google, I was wrong on this. Nvidia bang on, it worked on to 178. Roku did 98. Tesla struggled in between. So Mitchell, balance sheet reduction has already started since June. There's a reduction of $45 billion in June and July, and it will run until August. After August, it will move to $95 billion. Hi, Amit. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Ike. So let's do the simple scan, which is my open equal to high and low. Let's see if we have today. There are stocks, but none of them makes. I don't trade them much these days. Like Big C open 16, made high 18, blank open 1772, made 19, FSR open low 950, made 10. These stocks did move, but I do not trade any of them. Okta, yes, Okta was a good trade. 96, 96, 204. And people who are joining me for the very first time, hi and welcome to you. This is a very simple scanner, which based on the principle of the price action. When the price opens, we compare whether the price open is low or price open is equal to high. And if that sustains for roughly 15 minutes, we'll take that into account. If open and high are same, we are going to short it, meaning you can buy puts. If open and low are same for 15 minutes, we're going to buy calls. Then is inside day. ES is going to be there. Neo, TWSC. Not really. None of them I use. So it's okay. If you have any other ticker, you can let me know and I'll try to uh, add that into my list. All right, it's 10:15 now. That's the time I wanted to start. So hi and welcome. Good evening. Hope you're doing very good. Let's start from the list. This is the list which we will be evaluating today and see what is in store for these stocks in the level. And then based on the levels tomorrow, we can take appropriate actions. Long, short, one or two trades if work out for us is good. There's no need to run all the trades in the system. One, two, which gives you confidence. So first one is ES, the levels. So this is the level. Let me remove the volume from this one. Yeah. You see, last time when we were talking, we talked about that, yes, this channel will provide the support. Exactly it did. If you look at this level, 3855, which was really important level, it held, the channel held on the closing basis. And let me remove the high Kenichi candles, make them the normal candles so that you can see it more clearly. So if you look here, we had supported this channel, we broke out, tested, failed at this area, came back, found the support again, tried again, failed, came back, tried again, and we are continuing. Now, one thing which is different is that we have reclaimed, this is the red is 34-day exponential moving average, EMA, and the green is the 12 EMA. I only use these two. I don't care about anything else. The 34 EMA was reclaimed yesterday. Today we held, we tried to breach this long-term trend line, which is down, and we found resistance here because yes, it's a level where it should find some resistance, but we still made a higher high, comparatively higher low. So we are coming to a point of 4009, which is about 1% away, where we will hit the top of this channel, plus we're going to hit 23.6 Fibonacci, uh, which is an important level in analysis in Fibonacci equations. 20.3, 23.6, 38, and 61. These are the three important areas. So if it stays here, find resistance, then possibly a breakdown. If you lose this 38.55 or practically 39.05, which is a 34 EMA, which we have reclaimed. If we lose this, then it may be a failed breakout, something we have seen here. Is there any possibility? Yes, there's a possibility. Why? Because we have a Fed meeting next week, plus biggest companies in the index Amazon's Alphabet, Facebook, Amazon, Boeing, Caterpillar, all of them are going to uh, give their quarterly uh, results in the next week. So this is going to be a very volatile week. If the numbers are bad, guidance is bad, it's going to have a serious impact. So if I am long from 38.55 or 38.95, it's time for me to book profit in this zone or in this zone. If I am a long person, I've started around 38.95, I would book the long at least 70% here, and I will keep my runners 35% here. Here, I can also try a short to see if this failed breakout happens or not, because it's also following this channel move. So it's going to be interesting next week. Hopefully things lay out cleanly and give us a clean direction as it has done in the last day or so. One more thing you need to be very cognizant is try to reduce the number of lots in this market, because market is very news driven right now. All of a sudden there was a Google news today, we lost about 1%. All of a sudden there was Apple news 2 days back, we lost substantially. So there is no control over the news, but what can be controlled is our risk. So if we can keep on making small gains, starting from 20%, 30%, they start to accumulate. Don't think that one single trade will give you everything you have lost. No, but 10 small trades can give you enough so that you can take your gain back. All right. So let's make the levels for tomorrow. So the trend is currently positive. We are finding resistance right across this line, and you can see that. And again, this is the importance of the regression channel. So trend is positive. Even triple Q is positive. Where should I buy? Now, I can buy in a range now because this is the top close here, the open and the close high, and even this one is higher. So you see, in the last 6 days, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. What happened to my mouse? 5, 6. We have made higher lows, which shows that yes, there is some positive strength in the market. Now, if we cross this black line, that will give me much more confidence, and my target will be 4,009. I'm not looking anything more at this time because, as I said, it's an important area. We're going to have resistances. But if we want to cross, that's the next area, 40, 50-ish. So the target area is 4,009 and 40, 50. Percentage is 60. The 34 EMA reclaim continuation, reclaim and breakout continuation. 4,009 is an important area. Now, where should I buy? I literally want to buy above this black line, this dotted black line. My stop loss will be the close of this candle, which is 39.45. So my stop loss is 39.45. I want to buy above 39.60. Just giving me a couple of more points to like cross this area. Once it is crossed, I can easily, with confidence, can go long and try for a look out for 4,009, 4,050. This is the area where I would love to close all my longs. And if I have any runners, I would keep my runner I have stopped doing the futures, so I'm only doing options these days. So I'm gonna keep that in mind and keep on booking my gains if I have any long position. On the short side, because we still have short, if we lose 39.40, the first support comes around is the 34 EM, which is 39.05. So if I lose the price 39.45, my stop loss will be 39.60 now, because this is the area where I would have the like the black dotted line. First area of support 39.05, which is 34, and the second one is 38.84. 38.80. Below 38.85, things can get really nasty. If we lose 38.85, then it means we have lost the 12, we have lost the 34. So it could be a failed breakout. Failed breakout below 38.85. And slide quickly below that area. Percentage is 40. So it's showing some area. Let me save that. So that's about ES. Now let's go to triple Q. Triple Q, you see it bounced from this regression channel, bounced, held, struggled here, held in between, failed, came back, breakout, back to back. Now it's moving 299, and it's really important area 299, because this is the 61.8 Fibonacci level, and after a long period it has reclaimed that. Now once you reclaim that area, the next target comes as 315. So possibility is really high of 315. Stop loss will be 299. That is the 61 Fibonacci level. So it is positive. Stop loss. See, when you're trading, you should always know your stop loss first. If you're jumping in a trade, if you don't know your stop loss, then you're just betting. I want to buy near. I want triple Q is much stronger as compared to ES. ES just reclaimed 34 EMA yesterday. On the other hand, ES triple Q on Nasdaq has been holding 34 EMA for 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Now I want it to ease off a little, come around 299-ish, let 1234 catch up, and then we can go. So I'm gonna say I want to buy in the range 301 and 303. My target will be this 306, and then 314.50. This is an important area for yes, and this has filled all the gaps which were there, and today it technically double validated that gap, so that it's filled, closed, no gap. It's a very minute gap which is here, but otherwise it's going higher. It's a breakout from a bull flag. This is the bull flag, people who don't know. This is the bull flag. When you tops are meeting and your bottoms are going up. This is the bull flag, and this is the breakout of the bull flag. Now, on the losing side, if we lose this 61.8 Fibonacci level, which is really important, if I lose it, then I would come back and test this area. In between 12 and 34 will also catch up. So it will be an interesting test of support or a back test, because we broke out, we should back test. If something has to fail, if we hold this back test, we can continue. If we fail this, then this is a failed breakout. So that's the conditions here. ES stop loss will be 299.25, because I just want to sell it. My area will be 294.55, 294.50, and then we have the next area which comes out to be 293, which is 34 EMA. 293, 292, 12 EMA. So again, it's 60, 40. I'm not giving it 70, 30 because we have seen almost 100.50 rally. If we have some choppiness or if we have some cool off, I will not be surprised. So 60-40%. Then we go to Apple. Apple is non-stop. Apple and Amazon have led the market, and it's a beautiful market. Again, the level of Fibonacci 38.2, it broke. It was struggling right here for 3 days, 1, 2, 3. Today it broke and it never looked back. It's a 38.2 Fibonacci. It should hit 159 sooner than later. So Apple is neutral for me, and I'm gonna color this. So it's reclaimed. 38.2 Fibonacci level, which is really important Fibonacci level. Also, the trend has changed positive for Apple. 12 EMA has crossed above 34 EMA, which is a positive sign. Now, what are the levels? Stop loss is this was acting as resistance, so we should see this as a support. Guys, 1 second, my babies are laughing. Forgive me 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. So Apple has a stop loss of 150, which is this Fibonacci level. Target is 154.81, 154.81, and 158.91. These are all the previous Fibonacci levels which are there. Where I would like to buy, I would like to buy this near the range. If it comes around 152, 153 area, if it comes, I would love to add this. AMD since 70 area. If you remember last week, this was the area. It was struggling, cross 79, has never looked back. Again, it's coming towards an important resistance, which is 1991, and which is a 61 Fibonacci level. So in this case, my stop loss is 86 now. That was it. Guys, give me 1 second. Yep, I'm here. So 86 is the stop loss, which is this percentage. Target is 91 and 94.50. 91, 94.50. Now it has reclaimed 12 and 30 for both. 12 and 34 EMA, and this has happened after a long time. So a breakout is really, really good. And again, you can compare the Fibonacci levels. The close was right on that number. Today it broke out from that level and has not seen any resistance whatsoever. A clean move. That's why I emphasize on using Fibonacci, because they are the best. Now, where should I buy? Usually I prefer if it can ease off. So I would love to buy around 87 to 89-ish. that if it comes in this area, I will love to buy with 86 as my stop loss and go higher. I will not try to uh, run and try to catch. If it comes, either it crossed 91, then I'll go for 94.5, or it comes around 87, 89, then I will jump. I will not jump above 90, 90 or 90 to 91 area, because that's something which is very choppy kind of area where it struggle to make profit. Amazon, my target of 122 did really well. The trend has all been positive. We have seen one-sided move. It's coming to a zone where it has a gap to fill. Most likely it will face resistance, but the stop loss has moved up now. Stop loss is this one, 121.9. Where should I buy? I should buy as much near to this, buy near 122, 122.50. Stop loss is small. If we break this, there is a big gap which is created. We can hit that gap. So the high is 130, the target is 130.75, and then the bottom of the gap, 135.75. High potential in Amazon. If you get a dip, you should buy Amazon, because Amazon, until the earnings and if market sentiment is good, is going to show you some serious support. BA is my hot favorite, and consolidation broke. We broke above this channel, and now we are here. We have a gap to fill on BA, which will be 166.785. I think we're gonna hit it before the earnings, and we should hit 190 by the end of the earnings. I'm so bullish on BA. Why? Because this was an extreme consolidation of 2 months, and we are breaking above that. Every dip, I would love to buy BA. Now, in this case, where did I find the support? You see, the important piece is I closed here. I opened around the same area one. I closed at 156.28. I opened at 156. So it means that there is some strength. Buyers were right there from the last day. It went down, but the buyers came and took it higher. So 156 is a very good area for stop loss. What's my next target? My next target is 161.86, 161, and the gap of 166.75. Again, I would love to buy near 157, 158. If it comes in this range, I would love to buy this. It's a breakout, continuation. Baba actually struggling and a lot. Like it tested again and could not break out. Let me check the price of Baba on Hong Kong exchange. It's trading at 101.90, approximately 102. Now it's consolidating in this area back to back. It's not making new lows, but it's coming to a verge where it needs to break out. The breakout will happen above 108. In between, it's consolidating, and there was a gap, which is right here, filled. So I assume that 104.50, if it crosses this blue line, like this red line is the support, the blue line is the entry area. Above, like tomorrow, above 104.25, I want to buy above 104.25. 104.50. My stop loss will be 102.50. Target will be 108 and 114. I'm going to keep it neutral because it is yet to break out. The breakout has not happened yet, but sooner than later we should have the breakout on Baba. CRM did the move, and we talked about this, that CRM had a target of 180, consolidating around 170. It was there. Is the morning star continuation? It's happening. Now 180 is an important stop loss, which is 38.2 Fibonacci. We should see 196. So 188 and 196 are the targets. CRM 188, 196, 180 is the stop loss. Again, buy near. If it dips, 181, 182. It's positive and it's a morning star continuation. Then I have crowd. This was the morning star and we are continuing. CRWD. Crowd is struggling at 186. Again, it's a bull flag which is setting up the same channel. Goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. This time the channel is ready for a very big move. Stop loss is 179.50. Which is the 12 EMA. Buy around 181 to 184. Same thing if it comes around that area. Target 186 and 199. Yeah, that statement stays true. D-Dog gave a massive move today. And since last two times I've said 91 comes, it's a time to buy. And it did the same thing. From the top, it made the dodgy. It means that they was tired of being sold, change of trend, and then broke out. Took over 12 and 34, but I still want it to break out above 104 because 104 has been a tough area for it. If it comes to 99, 78, that's my stop loss, 99.75. First target is 104. Second is 110-ish. Yeah. It was potentially inverted head and shoulders, and now it has a clear setup. So instead of potential, it has become head and shoulders. You see, it's sell below 91. It never held below 91. So this is an important area. I think we are ready for a breakout in this D-Dog. Same is for ITSI. ITSI, we talked about 90 areas. Again, the level of Fibonacci, once it crossed 23 Fibonacci level, it tested today, it never looked back. That's the power of Fibonacci. Again, inverted head and shoulders, which is right there. It's a perfect inverted head and shoulders. One. Second thing, if you want to call it a W, W happened, it failed. If you consider this W, it's breaking out. Once it breaks above this line, you will see 99 and 119. I am that much positive on ITSI at this moment. It may reach out to 99 and 190. So levels are, for now, ITSI 99, 109, W and inverted H and S. So 70%. Stop loss is 87. Again, buy near 92, 92. It crossed 92. So if it comes in 90 to 92 area, I'll be a buyer. And this is a 70% trade. Roblox, Roblox is struggling. Like it's trying its best to hold. And this is the second close above 40 area. It tested. It's a breakout. This is the second stock, like along with ITSI, where I am really positive that yes, this will do a job tomorrow or on Friday. So highly likely we should see 45 on Roblox. It's a high probability setup. So I'm going to mark this into a different color, blue. This is also 70%. So ITSI and Roblox both are 70%. I'm still keeping Roblox as neutral because it's struggling to hold 40. It has done that today, but let's see what happens tomorrow. Meta or Facebook. So Meta from same thing. It was struggling at 23.6 Fibonacci, broke the level 38 and going towards 61. Now, these levels are really important for Facebook. 181 is a small stop loss. I'm going to still keep it as neutral because it is 160. Buy near 182.83. Target is 186 and 193. I want to sell this below 181.70, 65. That's Meta. Then we have MDB. MDB has reclaimed. Again, the channel is so fantastic. Goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. Pace, it's going up. 304 is the stop loss. This is high volatile stocks. Target is 314 and then 323. Support from the channel. Again, buy near 305 to 307. It's a breakout which is going on. Microsoft. This is a stock which respect the 1234 and Fibonacci very nicely. There was a news of again same hiring issue with Microsoft. I want to keep very simple here. Stop loss is 259. I'm going to reduce Microsoft to neutral. We change the color. Stop loss is 259. I want to buy above 261. Assuming it will fall, I want to buy above 261. Target is 263. 65 to 69. And I want to sell below 259. That's my setup for Microsoft. Google, again, I'm going to keep it neutral. Like it struggled at 115.3. That's again the same Fibonacci level where it struggles. So if it is bouncing and struggling there, we should find some support. 112.60 is a stop loss. Again, it's neutral. I'm going to copy this. 112.60 is the stop loss. buy near 113, buy above 114. Target is 115, 25, 119.35. And I want to sell below 112.60. Nvidia had a target of 170, 180. Again, bang, bang, bang. Same levels, 168 to 180. I have posted this chart a few days back that I'm looking for 168. Today, 168 and above. So breakout about 38, 161. Now, if you want to go long here, either go long above 180 or wait for a dip, the dip around 173 to 175. So I'm going to keep 174 as a stop loss, buy near 175, 176, target is 180. If we cross 180, then we have area of 190 as an area. Extremely positive Nvidia. Roku is the favorite stock. I recommended 98 was the target. Bang, it hit 98. Once it broke 89. This is the third time it's making a W. So breakout above 98 is really, really important. Stop loss is 98 by only above 98. If it does, you will see 106, 114. W making. Last is hot favorite Tesla. I'm gonna always, Tesla has two levels. So either it cross 760, then I can go long. Only above 759. Stop loss will be 742. Today's close. Target is 779. 779, I think it will be a very tough nut to crack. And once we do that, I think 800 is, I'm just giving it 30%. I'm 70% on the short. You can sell below 733. Stop loss is 742. Target is 686, 663. So these are my levels. Now you wanted to discuss, then I can share the Zoom link. I'll read your comments. If anything is to be catered, I will answer that. Guys, if you have anything you want to discuss, share your charts, you can tell me. So I'm reading your comments. Hi Nilesh, hi Naman. Can you check UPST? Sure, UPST. UPST has tried to reclaim the 12 EMA and it's around 29. But it's a hammer on the top. If it holds, because from 23 to 29, that's a 20% move. If it holds here, possibility of filling the gap, which is at 32, can happen. Today it tried, it failed, but 32 needs to be filled. HD, Guys, you need to. Guys, I have said this time and again. If you have charts, you can bring that charts and I can answer. If you already have a position, then there's no point asking about that. If you have any opinion, I can go through today. But please, next time, if you have chart, share your chart and I can explain. Intel UPST has to hold this 12 EMA, which is 2865. If it loses that, it closed right on that. If it loses that, then it can drag 26. Intel. Intel has an inside day. So if it breaks above 40, 41 roughly, it should target for a gap fill at around 42. So that's about 42 to 43. 5% move if it breaks above 41. So then we have shop. Shop I mentioned 2 days back that around 33. It's a very good buy. Now I think it's 38, 39, 38. It had a massive move today, $4. You see, after a very long time, it has break on out above the 34 EMA. So a possibility now, you may try to enter here, but a good position will be 35. If you can get it around 35, it's a really, really good trade for Shopify. Mr. Chandra, I just showed on the chart that why I'm short on Tesla. If it loses this 733 Fibonacci level, then I'm short on Tesla. And it's a bear flag. I have posted that on Twitter and in Telegram both. Just have a look. Then we have HD. HD has moved in W, broken out, and it's looking good. It's broken out of this channel as well, finding the top end of the channel. So now let me add some levels here. Let me add a retracement. This was the top. Came to the bottom. Perfect, 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 perfect. So 299 is a very good stop loss. And we could see 308. 308 to 316. That's the area for HT. Disney. Disney is something I would not trade. It man, like it has held this 94, 95 area. After a very long time, it has taken over the 34 EMA, which is very bullish in nature, has filled the gap of a long time. Can hit 106. Yes, but it's hard to move from 106 area. 106.60 is the area where it was right before the earnings last time. So 106.60, I would be cautious. Why? I let it cross 62.70 or 62.80. Then let's see, because last time it also struggled here on when. Right there it struggled. So let me just make I 70.74. Yeah. Let it cross 60 to 90. That's the exact number. If it crosses that, you will have a trade to 66. I will not touch it in between 58 to 60 to 90. Then we have XM. Like I can do crude. Crude is struggling at 99 and the 12 EMA. If it fails here, it's gonna struggle. It's gonna struggle and may consolidate, may go down, but it needs to break above 105 to show any strength. Right now, it's struggling at 99, which is the 12 EMA. Square. Square has 1 second. Let me make the levels. $56. 6. 1999. Square has made W. 7760 is an area where it can find resistance, but I would not touch it unless it clears 7765. Either it come back around 71, I will add there and keep stop loss of 69, which is important Fibonacci level and has been a past resistance. A back test is a really good area to add on Square, not here. Either it should go above 7765 or come around 71. All right, guys. Anyone else? I think nobody joined on the. Kiran, you have any questions?
No, thank you.
No problem, sir. All right. Yes, Aditya, you have learned that. You should only look at the tickers which more easily tradable, have high liquidity. We can make good money out of them. All right, guys. All the very best for tomorrow. I'm going to post this information onto the Twitter and Telegram. Please, if you like the content, share it on the Twitter and like it here. The more you will like it, the more people it can view. I'm not monetizing either Twitter or YouTube for this. So please have a look and share. I did Intel. I said above 40 when it can test 4250 and 4360. Let me reply. Above 41. I don't trade Intel that much. 4250 and 4360. All right. Good night. Thank you very much.